Log in inNo account. Sign up log out. The state-run internet service provider CANTV has made a volunteer-run aid webpage inaccessible as the humanitarian crisis reaches breaking point. News Corp Australia NetworkFebruary 19, 20,193 to 54 am. Venezuela's state internet provider CANTV has blocked a webpage where volunteers sign up to answer National Assembly President Juan Guaido's call to help bring in desperately needed humanitarian aid, the opposition said on Monday. Mr. Guaido says he wants 1 million volunteers by Saturday, the deadline day he has set to bring in the aid piling up at the border with Colombia and aiming to alleviate food and medicine shortages. Last week, the opposition hit out at CANTV for redirecting the volunteers' webpage to another almost identical-looking site to prevent more people from signing up to self-declared acting President Guaido's cause. Already there's been this fake webpage and now, they prefer to simply block the internet. Asilar Iglesias, a member of Guaido's Voluntad Popular Party, told AFP, in tests carried out by AFP, the volunteer website was not accessible through CANTV but was by using other server providers. Already, 600,000 people have signed up as volunteers. Venezuela is in the midst of a humanitarian crisis and Mr. Guaido says 300,000 people could die without the aid. President Nicolas Maduro has vowed to prevent the aid entering Venezuela, and soldiers loyal to the socialist leader have barricaded the border crossing between Colombia and Venezuela that an aid convoy would need to take. Maduro says the aid is a publicity show and a pretext for a U.S.-led invasion. He denies the country is suffering a humanitarian crisis and blames its problems on U.S. sanctions. Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro, who is blocking the humanitarian aid at the municipal palace in Ciudad Bolívar, Venezuela, on February 15, 2019. Picture, AFP source. AFP Mr. Guaido, recognized by 50 countries as Venezuela's interim president, has ordered the military to allow in the aid and said one way or another it would enter on Saturday. The opposition has advised would-be volunteers to either access the www.voluntariosvenezuela.com site through private providers or to use a VPN to bypass the blockade. Venezuelan opposition leader and self-declared acting President Juan Guaido, recognized by 50 countries as Venezuela's true leader, in Caracas, on February 16, 2019. Picture, AFP source. AFP media critical of Maduro frequently complain of being blocked by CANTV, the principal provider of telephone and internet services in the country. An estimated 2.3 million Venezuelans have fled the country since 2015 due to the problems caused by recession and hyperinflation.